and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Megan and I am in the middle of a massive redecorating and renovation of my family's vacation rental house in Breckenridge, Colorado. Today I am tackling one of my most hotly anticipated transformations, that is the transformation of our loft space. In this video, I'm gonna transform this previously pointless loft space into a beautiful bohemian dream sleeping oasis. This loft space has kind of just become a useless dust collecting area that had some like gym mattresses on it as well as a bookshelf. But it didn't really serve a big purpose or function, and that's what I want to change in this makeover. I want to increase our occupancy rate for this vacation rental by turning this into a sleeping loft. One of the big challenges of this loft space is definitely the slanted ceilings. Getting the furniture and kind of beds to function in there and fit in a way that makes sense is definitely going to be a bit of a challenge, but hopefully my measurements will work and we can get 2 beds in there. I've got a lot of projects to do in this loft and I'm all here by myself. So this is gonna be a real DIY challenge. I am excited to transform this space. Are you ready to watch this transformation? Let's get started. So the first thing that I need to do in this loft is to finish the floor. Right now it's just builder grade plywood from when we first installed it and we've never really done anything to fix it up. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is apply this kind of floor putty to get ready to put down some peel and stick flooring that I got from Quadro Style. So that's what I'm doing today. Applying this, getting the floor nice and even so that when I put down the peel and stick, none of the kind of grain or cracks or nails or anything that's in the plywood now is gonna show through. So here comes the floor leveling montage. While the floor putty is drying, I'm gonna work on another project. This time, I'm gonna fashion some kind of cover for the pipe that is up in that loft. There used to be a bookshelf over it and you didn't see the pipe. So, and thankfully we saved the bookshelf, it's right over there. And I think that I can maybe take it apart and turn it into the cover using the wood that we already have. Plus, I've got some stain left over from the dining room project, so I think I can probably just reuse that to make it look nicer. So, that's what we're working on right now. Okay, so my battery died, but here's basically what I was doing. This is the old bookshelf, and I took it apart. And I was able to pry the bottom off just by hammering them apart. And then it is over here now. I just hammered a piece of wood that I cut to fit that space onto the bottom part of the bookshelf, flipped it over, and look at that. That's gonna fit over the pipe perfectly. And this is a false side, so this will be the one against the wall. And then I think I'm just gonna attach it to the wall with some L hooks. So I think this is gonna work great. And I'm gonna get staining on it. Good morning. I am back up in our sleeping loft because the spackle that I put on yesterday has dried. I need to do a little bit of quick sanding because it's a little rough in a few spots, and then I'm going to lay down our stick-on tile. I'm very excited to see this all come together. It's gonna finally feel like a room. I've seen these Quadro style floor panels and wall panels on a bunch of other YouTubers' channels, but it is my first time working with them and they are great. Super easy to install, high quality, nice and thick. I started by applying them with a wallpaper like scraper and it was a little too sharp, so you'll see that I quickly switched to my hand sanding tool without any sandpaper on it, and that worked way better. It's looking good so far. I love this pattern. It looks just as pretty in person as it does on YouTube. Applying peel and stick products is super easy. It's just basically a giant sticker, so you peel off the back, line up the pattern, and then push it down and make sure it's smooth without any bubbles. Then you just repeat this process for however large your space is. You can watch me struggle around this back corner. Whew. I'm out of breath from getting that thing hauled up this rickety ass ladder, but we did it in 10,000 feet of elevation, no less. Feeling pretty proud of myself. And now we're gonna install this thing over this ugly pipe. So that's what's happening. I installed these little L brackets, which I'm then gonna affix to the wall, so this thing is hopefully pretty sturdy. I would have liked to do it underneath rather than on the top, but there was already holes in the top, so we just kept it. All right, sturdy. Yeah. I'm so out of breath. Even after 3 weeks, I'm still like, maybe I'm just out of shape. So I'm thinking this is gonna turn out to be like the perfect, like really long end table for a twin bed, because that's what we're putting up here. So there's gonna be a twin bed here, and then a twin bed here. My hair was kind of gross, so put that on. The other thing that I want to do today is I want to hang up a curtain rod over this opening here, so that this, because it's directly across from some windows and it's pretty bright up here throughout the day. So if people are using this as a sleeping loft, I think some blackout curtains are going to be much appreciated. I don't think this is gonna be a beautiful shot. I'm super backlit, so yeah, might just cut to a montage here. It is day 3, I think, of this loft makeover. Today we are going to be painting. I'm doing a light pink accent wall on this wall, and hopefully, if I have enough paint, also this one behind me. I taped it off for that, so let's hope I have enough paint. I bought a quart, and I am using this beautiful Valspar Reserve, straight from Lowe's. It is a paint primer, 1 coat paint. I paid a little extra for it. Hopefully I can cover this. Let's see how it turns out. This corner, I'm telling you, with these slanted ceilings is the worst. I struggled with the floor, I struggled with the paint, I struggled with the lights, struggled with it all. Whew. Done. There's only one power source for this room, so it's important that I find a way to string power across the room over to the light fixture and the kind of end table cover that we have. So one of the things that I'm going to do is run an extension cord the length of the room, plugging in from our one power source. To keep the cords looking nice and organized, I'm using a paintable cord cover that I can easily stick on and blend into the wall. Mattresses are here. This room is finally gonna start coming together as a bedroom. I hope that this is the day where I get to put all the finishing touches in this room. But let's start by unboxing our new Casper mattresses and then get those all set up for our bed areas. Found these super cute like flower string lights at Target, and they totally fit the kind of like feminine bohemian loft vibes that I'm going for up here. So I'm gonna string them up and kind of attach them to the wall with just these little screw-in eyelet hooks. And yeah, then plug them in at the same place where everything else is plugged in, the one power source in this room. Now it's time to add all those finishing touches and decor that's really gonna bring this room together. A lot of the items I'm using in this room I found on Facebook Marketplace as secondhand items, like the rug, the brass hand sculpture, the throw pillows, all sorts of different vintage and thrifted finds. Are you ready to see this loft transformation? All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So much. I really think this might be my favorite of the room transformations that I've done here at Snowflake Chalet because it's just so cute. Oh my god! I love it. I love it so much up here, and I would genuinely sleep in this room even though there's a lot of other rooms in the house that I could also sleep in. This might be my favorite. It's so cozy and sweet up here, and I just love that we kind of converted this useless space into something that's totally functional and also beautiful. By adding additional bed space into this loft, we can actually advertise our home as being able to sleep more people, and that will increase our potential occupancy and thus increase our revenue. What is your favorite part of this loft transformation? Let me know in the comments. I'm super curious what other people think about converting this formerly useless space into a super cute bohemian bedroom. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, that would be awesome, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I've got a lot more rooms here at Snowflake Chalet that I'll be making over in the next few weeks. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I can't wait to share more with you guys soon. Bye!